So I'm here testing out all these filters from Seychelle. Kitty cat is helping, apparently. These go in these water bottles to kill everything from viruses and bacteria, spores, cysts, all that kind of neat stuff. It's brilliant. So you can fill up your water bottle at any river when you're hiking, so the cat can drink out of the sink. Hi, baby. Yeah, what's up? And these things don't create any suction. You can't drink through them. It only gets like a little tiny bit of their water. And the reason is that they're not creating a seal. And as you can see here, with this, if I focus on it, there's a little bubble on the right here, and a little one over here. And that little gap will create a problem with the seal. And it's like, maybe you can even wiggle it, but when you put it in there, see that air coming out? That air is coming out from the side. I got my hand over the hole on the top. It's coming out right from the side of the case, and this one's never been used. So that's a problem, because when that happens, like with this guy here, as you can see, that seam is no good. You get all kinds of problems connecting them up. Oh, there's little bubbles coming out everywhere now. There you go. There's a couple of little bubbles starting to show along those seams. And oh, look at that. This is the one I've been using, and that's no good. Once it gets that, any air that's in there comes out through that leaky seam. And this guy's seam actually moves, so you can open it right up. And that's no good, because when you attach it to this, it fits perfectly in the very bottom of the beautiful red metal can, and you suck through it. You don't just pour through it. So it has to go through the bottom holes, over the filter, which I guess can come out of here. Yeah, over that filter, through this filter, sorry, and out the hole at the top. There's not even a rubber seal on this. Is there, baby? No. Not really. There's no ring, no O-ring seal. There's that little guy in the middle not really doing anything. So they're just a problem at the factory, I suppose. That's two of them failed. This guy is another one. Cover the holes a little bit here and see what happens. Yeah, there's a couple bubbles come right out of that side. And yeah, there's another one forming. So this one's a slower leak. And there you go. All it takes is a little sideways pressure as you thread it on there for it to make it come out. Hey, girl. Woo! What's that? So there's another one gone. There's another one. Already there's a bubble. Oh, there's another bubble. So when you apply pressure to that, it makes it worse. So you can see there's a bubble just getting ready to form. All you have to do is go like that, and there it completely dumps. Makes it totally useless. That should not happen, ever. And some of these other guys are even worse. So, here's another guy. He's brand new. And straight leaking right out of that side seam. This one's potentially been used. I don't know for sure. It doesn't have the filter sticker on the bottom, but we'll see. And oh, there we go. Yeah, there it is. See, holes covered. There's the bubbles coming right out. There's Kitty. She wants to play too. What's up, babes? She doesn't mind. These are brand new in package. I'm going to open them. If I could get a little help, that would be great. They do package very well at Seychelle. right there. Open demi. Hands are all wet and slippery. There we go. Got her open. There's that guy. There's this other guy. I don't know what that got, but we'll see. There's yet another one. This one doesn't seem to be leaking too badly. Not too bad. Maybe it would work for a while. My first one worked for a whole week before it failed. Try this other guy. You can see this one has a big bubble on the side right here. That's not a good sign. I did send one of these back already, and they sent me a replacement, and that might have been that one there that actually worked, so who knows. But this guy here, there he is leaking. He's got to move the air around and he pops right out. Kitty's coming back. Yeah, my finger's over the hole, sealed up. Air bubbles coming out from inside, so no suction, because when you apply pressure to that, it gets 100 times worse. So those are all no good. And that one's good for the moment, but I'd be willing to bet that that little bubble right here, which is only slight, would still cause a problem pretty shortly. Don't you agree, Kitty? Yeah, look, there's one or two bubbles. Give it a little shake. Yeah, and there's a bubble coming out of the top. So, tiny problem with this one. Not terrible. But I would still call it a fail because they're expensive and you don't want to be replacing them all the time. However, these guys, the kit for the backpack inline filter, which has, as you can see, a screw fitting instead of a push fitting, and a heavy duty O-ring rubber seal goes in here and screws together, worked fantastic. Put it all together and it worked great. Also the straw works good. I drank through it no problem, tested it out, great for throwing in your bag if you're going to Mexico or anywhere where they have water and stuff. Would be very, very helpful. So those products work wonderful. Hey, Kitty. Yeah, you don't mind wetness, do you? Get you all wet. This guy is amazing. Put a glass down. Hopefully that's centered underneath this tap. And there's no, the filter is totally unsealed, open in there. You can see it's just the filter media screwed onto a pipe and a basic suction pump, and it works just fine. Okay. I even aimed it kind of halfway as correct at the glass. It pumps just fine, works just great. So the problem really is the design of these guys using a crappy push seal that pops loose like nothing or works over time and breaks its seal, and it seems to have been a fairly regular problem with their manufacturing, which happens, you know, you can't blame everybody, but bad quality control at some line to miss things like that bubble, which is visibly obvious. So I guess that's the problem. That's easily fixed.